Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Mayhem. Mayhem. Mayhem. Mayhem.
Hey YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Prince Jules NYC. I'm a 26-year-old fashion victim, but hey, at least I try, although not today. So for today's video, we're gonna talk about the most recent episode of
RuPaul Drag Race. Strong your Drag Race.
It's been a long time coming, and I've had a lot of mixed feelings about the season of All Stars. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna talk about the most recent episode, episode 5 of All Stars 5. This probably has been my favorite episode of the season, of what has been a somewhat underwhelming season. Before we jump in, I did take notes during this episode so I remember what happened. So let's get into it, Hannies. So we kick off with saying goodbye to Mayhem. She decides she's sending herself home. She pulls her own lipstick, pulls a bundle of creme. I'm honestly tired of that. I wholeheartedly agree with Shea's perspective here. Don't give up. Also, it's not that deep. You're on TV on a drag competition, like, push till the end.
Like, if you vote for yourself, what you also should be voting for is an ass whooping from the rest of the cast for taking up a slide.
She made it seem like she was being selfless by that decision, but I don't see it that way. I see it as just giving up and being disappointing. So, bye Mayhem, we'll miss you. So this episode is the Snatch Game of Love. And if you haven't seen the Snatch Game of Love, so that was the new iteration of Snatch Game. I believe it launched last All Stars 4. I don't like it. I am not a fan of Snatch Game of Love. I love the Snatch Game because you get to see these queens really embody and personify these out of this world characters. And to narrow it down to a dating show just seems a bit limiting. Let's just jump into Snatch Game. And in case you were wondering who I would play for Snatch Game, don't compare yourself to me, Nicole. You're not on my level. You'll never be on my level. Don't compare yourself to me. You're not Naomi Campbell. Not with that lipstick, honey. That walk was diabolical. And that's on, period. So in the first batch, we have 3 queens. Miss Cracker playing Lady Gaga, Alexis Mateo playing Walter Mercado, and then you have India Ferrah playing Jeffree Racist Star. The first batch was not great. Miss Cracker's Lady Gaga was horrendous. First of all, I don't think Lady Gaga is the best Snatch Game character, and we've seen her, I believe, a couple times with Fifi O'Hara, and I think there was one more time that I'm not remembering, but she often is not a great character to play on Snatch Game. I think what is most funny about her is how seriously she takes herself. And that's a very hard thing to play up, and she didn't do it well. She just had a couple quotes here and there, the 100 people in the room, and she had the little like nose thing from Star is Born. Walter Mercado by Alexis Mateo. I hadn't heard of Walter before. I apologize if he's mainstream. I'm foreign, so I don't really know who anyone is. But I thought she was really funny, and maybe it was more because she stood out of the 3, but I did find her funny. And I think she brought up the rest of the group because they were tanking. India Ferrah as Jeffree Star, I mean, I will give him this. Jeffree Star is kind of like a car crash that you can't look away from. So you keep looking back at it, but that was not what India Ferrah was doing. It was very boring. We get to the second batch, which is the next set of 3 queens, and it is Blair St. Clair playing Ellen Degeneres, Jujubee playing Eartha Kitt, and then you have Shea Couleé playing Flava Flav. I honestly forgot that Blair St. Clair was there. Eartha Kitt and Flava Flav really made the episode. I mean, I am not super familiar with the Eartha Kitt references. Again, I'm foreign, but everything that came out of Jujubee's mouth was gold and so funny.
I'm originally from Canada, so if we went up there for a winter visit, how would you keep me warm at nights?
I would sensually walk to the thermostat and turn up the thermostat to a sensible 74.
Similarly, I thought Flava Flav was incredible. I remember watching Flava Flav as a young teen, and he truly embodies drag. And I think what Shea did was so smart and so cool, making this character that we knew, but like, what does a queer version of that character look like? Because I'm pretty sure he's the straightest of straight cis male.
Roses are red, buses is yellow. I just realized that you are a fella.
I thought her Snatch game was the best out of all 6. So overall, I'd say from the challenges, my top 2, Shea and Jujubee, and maybe Alexis, top 3, and then the others really, I thought they were terrible, so they can all go. So after the challenge, we get to the runway, and this runway theme is prom. The first thing I thought of when Ru said prom is Gigi Good's runway from one of the final episodes. I think the best runway challenge episode, where she had like the giant braces and this like super ugly, pretty dress. I thought that would have been perfect for this challenge. So Cracker walks in with a regular pink dress with painted on zits. I found it a little bit boring, quite frankly. Alexis Mateo also walks in with a red dress with just tulle. I think tulle at this point is very much overdone. If you're gonna do tulle, at least give me Rock'em Sakura, just like full loofah tulle, like at least like fill up the entire room. But if you're just gonna do a tulle skirt, to me that is not exciting and it's nothing new or inspiring. So I didn't like it. India Ferrah. Girl, bye. And then you have Blair St. Clair, who's giving you Abraham Lincoln with the red blazer dress. I thought it was pretty. And Shea. So I kind of changed my mind on this one a few times. I first saw it and didn't quite see prom. It seemed very artistic and editorial, but didn't scream prom to me. Oh, I'm forgetting Jujubee. Jujubee comes out in this super like 60s teased hair and that cute floral mini dress. That Jujubee's outfit actually gave me the most prom in the most interesting way of the bunch. So in terms of the runways for this category, I actually would say Jujubee, but overall for how they look, I think Shea crushed it. In terms of the judging, so Shea wins the challenge. I agree with that. I think they should just give Shea the crown already and just like end it. Put us out of our misery, please. But then they throw us a little twist, and you know I love a twist. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyone who's not the winner is in the bottom. I'm here for it. Honestly, this season has been pretty underwhelming. So anything to spice things up, honestly, I'm absolutely welcoming it, and I love this. I think now we can really get into the game, you know. Shea, Jujubee, and Alexis, I think, are probably gonna go the furthest. I'm making that prediction right now. So Shea wins the challenge, obviously, so now she can send anyone else home. So from early on, they're kind of alluding to her beef with Alexis. And if you don't remember, Alexis picked Shea to go home a couple episodes ago when Shea was in the bottom. So you kind of wonder how she's gonna go. Obviously, India is the worst performer at this point. She's been in the bottom for the past 4 episodes in a row. So is she gonna go and send the person who deserves to go home or the person who deserves to go home? Because I think I can play it either way. But India comes in with some drama. India mentions to Shea privately how Alexis and Mayhem were plotting to send her home. So I love how India pulls Shea to the side quietly, and then when they go back, Shea's like, actually, for the entire room, settle this right now and right here. I believe Alexis. I don't think there was a campaign. I just don't. Why did India wait till she was going home to bring it up? Now we're at the final lip sync, so it's Shea, Couleé, and if you've been following this season, it's a lip sync assassin every week. So they revealed the lip sync assassin to be Miss Vanjie, who I wasn't aware was a lip sync assassin. I mean, she lost her first lip sync on Drag Race. You have queens that have not just won two, but like obliterated the competition with very standout lip syncs. I don't remember any lip syncs that Miss Vanjie has done. I don't. So obviously Shea wins. Shea pulls a Shangela, which I'm obsessed with, which is like this person who tried to send me home, whose last name is Mateo. I'm gonna send her home and her name is India. So Shea's not petty. When she started speaking, I saw that coming and I knew she was gonna send India home. Overall, this has been one of my favorite episodes of the season. I'm hoping the episodes start to get better as we go on to the final, I guess, 5 episodes. But again, I'll say it. I'm obviously rooting for Shea to win. I think she will win, but final 3, I'm guessing, and I'm gonna call it at this point, will be Shea, Alexis, and Jujubee. And if they make a final 4, Miss Cracker. 80% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channels. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. Join the family. Why not? Let me know what you thought. Do you agree with the lip sync winner? Do you agree with my assessment of Vanjie as a lip sync assassin? Or Gaga as not a great Snatch Game character? Let me know your thoughts, but until then, I will see you on the next one. Bye.